As of the latest Minecraft update, the game has amassed over 1,000 collectible items in survival mode, which also means trying to find any item within my storage makes it downright awful. So we need to fix that. And I'm going to do that by building a gigantic automatic storage system to store any item I'll ever need. Now, the landscape of my spawn is fairly mountainy, and since this build is going to take a good amount of space, I do want to flatten out an area that's not too far because I want this to be also easily accessible. So what I think I'm doing is building it to the left of that iron farm right here because there's a lot of open area where there's not a lot of trees. We will still have to do a bit of terraforming though. God, I love the sound of sporadically breaking grass. It's my favorite and totally doesn't kill my eardrums. Alright, I believe this should be enough space for our auto sorter. We will have to clean it up a bit because, yeah, it's not looking too great right now. So I believe we have filled out this entire area, and now it's looking a lot flatter. Now for this area, I was debating on what the outside should look like because the inside is obviously going to be all the chests, all the redstone. So I need a kind of cocoon over it so it just doesn't look really ugly. I was looking a lot at the Renaissance style of houses in Minecraft, and I think that would be a really cool design to build. But for that, we are going to need a good amount of material. One of the items is blackstone, so we'll have to go to the nether for that. You know, I feel like this is a good amount of blackstone. I only need it for the roof, so I think I'm good on that. Now, wood shouldn't be a problem considering the fact I do have this tree farm here. I don't think the dark oak wood works with the farm, so we'll have to mine that by hand. Thankfully, there's a dark oak forest right here. Honestly, this should be all the dark oak logs we need. We even have some more of the shulkers, so we should be good. So with the dark oak logs collected, that should be everything we need in step 1, which is, of course, gathering all the materials because there's a good amount. I guess the next best thing is to go ahead and move into phase 2, which is actually building it. Now, the walls I have in mind are based off of 3 different blocks, that being calcite, polished diorite, and diorite. It's supposed to just give the wall a nice bit of texture and not have it look flat. I am fairly new to designing builds like this, so I think a good rule of thumb is to try not to repeat the same block on top of each other because then it'll look very symmetrical. And again, the whole point of this is to kind of have it be randomized. All right, we're only a quarter of the way through, but I do think we have a good solid start on what we want this to look like. I think the block combination does look good. So yeah, then we'll go ahead and finish building up to the first floor. So now that we have the basic wall of the first floor finished, we'll go ahead and add the details to it to give it a bit more character than it being, well, just some ugly wall. So we'll go ahead and build up the pillars with dark oak. All right, there we go. So I believe we want stairs on the left and right side. All right, the roof is looking good so far. We still have a lot of work to do, but this is definitely a good start. We can go ahead and actually start on the sides because as you can see, there's still just a wall. So we'll definitely add some designs on the sides to make it look better. This is where the bulk of our wood's probably going to go. Okay, this is definitely starting to come together. The only thing we need to do now is add the trapdoors along the pillars. After placing those spruce trapdoors, the left side is finished, and honestly, it's not looking too bad. All we have to do now is do what we did on this side, exactly on the left side. So hopefully this time it's a bit faster. So far, the first floor of the base is starting to look really nice. I think the only thing we really need to do now is just build up to the second floor and start filling in all of these gaps that we see. Now, as you can see, I went ahead and finished all of the walls for at least the front side of the build because we're going to go ahead and finish that area first. All right, so we'll lay out the campfires out and then water them so they do not hopefully burn any of my entire build. Getting done with the framing of the roof first helps so much because let me tell you, it can be so difficult, especially when you have something like blackstone where it's hard to tell whether it's a stair, slab, or block. Okay, I added a good amount of touch-ups to the front. I'm a little nervous to see how this looks. I haven't actually looked at it from a grand scale. Oh, that looks so cool, man. I'm actually so proud of myself.
And something that will also make me proud is if you please consider subscribing. I know my upload schedule has not been the best. So while I can't guarantee you how often I upload, especially when life happens, I can guarantee you good videos. At least in my opinion.
Okay, so we definitely need to focus on the sides of the build because the front looks fine. And then you turn to the left or right and it's just gone. So yeah, we definitely need to work on that next. So we're gonna need a lot of blackstone here. I will say, the one thing I don't like about building something like this is that there's just a lot of moving parts and it can get very confusing very fast. Okay, we've gotten the framing for everything we need on the second floor, as you can see here. We also went ahead and have the walls all the way extended to the back here. But I do realize that we actually haven't finished the back, so we'll go ahead and finish that real quick. And that is the backside finished. We are almost done with this build. Oh my god. I swear, you think you're almost done, and then you keep adding more and more, and then it just gets way more complicated over time. But I do honestly believe we are almost done. We pretty much just have like the final roof and the tower to finish, so we're gonna really try and speed things up here. Okay, I believe we have one more campfire to do, and then we're done. Okay, this took like an hour, but that is the right side finished, and that's looking really good, and I'm feeling really exhausted and a bit annoyed because I messed up like so many times. Perfect. All right, now we can get started on the roof. I can't wait to get this storage system finished because my inventory is just so bad right now. All right, perfect. That is the right side done. We only have one more of these left. Hope I have enough materials for it. Now, with all these side roofs finished, we can start working on this pillar right here, which is basically going to just be like a little tower. Perfect. Okay. Before we build up on this tower, we're going to go in and just close this roof up. This part is definitely going to take a lot of blackstone. Oh my god, this is such a cursed way to build, but I mean, I guess it works. Okay, 50% of the way done. And thankfully, I actually think we'll have enough blackstone for this entire roof, which is really surprising, honestly. All right, and with that, the roof is finished. All you have to do is finish this pillar, and frankly, that's gonna go by really fast. All right, now this roof is gonna be taking a lot of trapdoors, so we might have to get some more screws for this. Okay, I believe the only thing we need to do now is decorate the front and back, and that should be it. And with that, the storage build is finally complete. That being said, though, I am glad to say we could finally start on the actual redstone of the build, because that's what this whole video is kind of about. I was initially thinking about doing the interior first, but I think having the storage system mapped out, then doing the interior afterwards is just going to be so much easier.
Now, we are going to need a lot of iron for this, but thankfully, our iron farm has been doing really well. I'm thinking we'll have it start right here, and then we'll just keep going in a line. And I'm already out of chests. That's great. All right, go and place our hoppers. So I believe we want to go back 3 blocks. We'll go 1 up here. And it should not be doing that. It should not be going in a clock. Oh, wait. I did this one off. God damn it. So I kind of did the redstone wrong. I forgot to put a detector rail right here. So now, if I place this redstone on the back, there we go. Perfect. And then that should be one of them done. And we still have, like, probably 100 to go. This is awesome. I already know I'm going to get sick of crafting these hopper minecarts. So we want to go this one. Push it down. All right. 1, 2. That is one side done after 2 hours. What was that? Do I need to put like a blockade on the side? Now, I don't know what's causing them to launch forward, but I'm going to try to block it up right now to see if that'll fix it. Okay. I don't know why I'm having these random issues. I never had these problems whenever I was testing this. So I better come back and this better be the exact same. I'm gonna quit this game. I'm actually just gonna quit this game. I'm gonna quit the game. Oh my god. I pray. I am so scared. I swear to god, if I see all those minecarts all on the floor, honestly, the video might just end. The video might just end. I can't, bro. I'm actually done recording. I redid it. I redid it all. I wasn't gonna deal with the minecart hoppers, so I went a different route. It's not as good, but it's not gonna cause me severe depression. Now that should be it for the right side. We are gonna just quickly test it with our door here. We're gonna place it 44 here, and then we'll place our stone block, and only stone should be coming out. Perfect. So with the basic redstone complete, I need to go in and make the water path. That's basically gonna allow me to throw all of my items into like a water chute, and it'll automatically sort them amongst all of these chests. So my plan is to basically have a water chute down here, and that water stream is gonna go all the way down to the end here that has the water shoot up. And we're gonna be able to see all the items before they get sorted into each of the chests. So I believe we're gonna have the water stream start from right here. And since the water obviously can't reach all the way there, we will have to put some ice and signs to extend the length of it. All right, so now we need to place the soul sand at the bottom. Then we'll need help to activate the water elevator. Okay, so now it's launching. That's a good sign. If I could get out. We're gonna go in and throw the soul sand and pray that it goes all the way up All right, that's a good sign. Usually things don't work out this well for me. Okay, so one thing I just realized, we are gonna have to wait to actually build the water stream over these hoppers because I still need to build the second floor, and then it's all gonna go from top to bottom. And since I finally finalized a version of the auto sorter, the second floor should be way faster to build, especially since I have all the materials now. There we have it. We have all of our 4 rows of chests complete. We can now finish the water tunnel. And after that, we pretty much just have to label each of these chests, and that should be it. I think we'll have the water elevator actually go all the way above the second floor as well. Okay, I think we'll go 2 more blocks up, and that should be high enough for the water elevator. So we're going to block off this area so the water doesn't spill and destroy the redstone. So I believe if I just break these blocks down here, the water should trickle downwards as well. Then I won't have to place all the kelp, which will be annoying. Yeah, there we go. We have every single row complete. So now if I were to drop a stone brick like way down there, you know, go through the ice, go through the water, and shoot all the way up here. And all we're basically doing now is just placing the signs and ice to make a waterway to every single one of these chests. We'll place a water bucket here with the sign there. Then we'll have water go here, and then... Wait a minute. Okay, I just realized something. We do need... Okay, how are we going to place the ice, though? We might have to get rid of some rows? Because we'll have to place an ice block for the water to be continuous. And with that last water bucket placed, we have our entire water tunnel system complete. Is it ugly? Yes, but I still have to do the interior, and so at that point I'll just basically board up any of the redstone so you can't see it. So yeah, I think the plan is to cover up all the redstone and the water trails. Then we can start labeling the chests, and that should be it. How are you up there? Oh, okay. All right, this should be the first floor fully finished. Now for the second floor, I had an idea of having this like a patio area. So what I think we'll do is we'll make a fence on the spruce logs, and then we'll cover up all of this other redstone. Basically the same way we did the first floor. Okay, and with those final blocks placed, our storage system is finally complete. The only thing to obviously do now is just sort all the items. So now we pretty much just need to get 2 of every item we need sorted. 1 for the item frame and 1 to go in the actual hopper. And after a long time, our storage system is officially complete. I basically have each area sectioned off by miscellaneous items or building blocks, decorating blocks, and I do believe the way I have the water system mapped out, this leather should be the final hopper it goes to. So I think to test if this fully works, we're going to place this leather in the water chute and hope it goes all the way to the chest. Okay, so I'll go up the chute. I'm getting nervous because I don't know how long I'm supposed to be waiting. Oh my god, okay. My goodness, I don't know why I had to wait so long for that. This took a lot longer than expected, but I'm glad to say we have finished our storage system.